Okay, 1 second. Let me go to the be right back screen so I can set up the next night. Okay, let's wait for this bow twirler to get done. Gonna go ahead and run a quick 2 minute ad so Twitch doesn't try to run 5 minutes of ads like it wants to. So I'm gonna try to
Yeah.
save y'all from that.
Yeah. I would ra- I would rather have to sit through 2 minutes than 5 minutes.
And while that happens, we'll wait for that to finish, and we'll just talk, and then we'll talk about the schedule. But how's your night going so far, Alistair?
Yes. So far it's a good night. I got a little bit of food. Got I got 2 bottles of tea with me. Got a little bit of sumo going. Got a little bit of March Madness.
Well, Kitty, definitely take care of that migraine. I appreciate you popping in, but definitely take care of your migraine. Yeah, 6 ads, the 2 minute ads. Otherwise, it was going to run God knows how many ads. I'm sorry. If I could give everybody a gift sub, I totally would. If that was in my power, if I could afford it. But also, I think that's kind of almost money laundering at that point. So I'm pretty sure I would get very much in trouble. Um,
Yeah,
but
be sitting here like you get a gift sub and you get a gift sub and you get a gift sub.
we got about 45 more seconds before the ads are done, and then we'll talk about the schedule that I got pulled up. It shows it on the Discord too, correct?
No.
Oh no, it
All right.
doesn't show it on yours because it shows a different thing. So let me put the
Yeah, I've got it pulled up on my phone, so we're all good.
Oh, okay, okay. We're good then. We're good then. I got a message.
A second tab, but having to go back and forth, that kind of wanted to mess with my Discord a little bit, so I just brought it up on the phone.
Alrighty, we should be back from ad break. So let's take a look at the Jurio Arasoy. You've got 6 men in the hunt. Teru no Fuji, that means he started yesterday at 4-0, so he lost one of his matches. So there goes that. Oh, hang on, stupid Xbox, go away. Um, we got that. We don't really get to see Jurio, so I probably won't go over Jurio this time right here. We'll focus more on what we've got coming up tonight. Since I did it the first time, if you would like to, Alistair, if you can see, would you like to discuss the possible matches that we, not possible, but the matches that we have coming up?
Yeah, I can give it a shot. Yeah, starting off the night, we have Wakano Sato taking on Basho. 0-5 up against 3-2. After that is a Jokoryu and Sada no Fuji. Takakaze versus Asahi Show. Following that, we have Endo and Tochino Waka. Then Toko Shoyu, the not quite Eggman at this point, taking on Masanoyama. We have Tenkaiho taking on Shotenro. After that, we have the Iron Man of Sumo, Tamawashi, going up against Koto Yuki. Fujiazuma taking on Tama Asuka. Then the big man himself, Gagamaru, facing off against Toyonoshima. Then we have Tokyo Tenku taking on him, Airline. We have Yoshikaze facing off against Amanishiki. Then we have Toyo Hibiki facing off against Kyoku Tenho. Following that, Takara Fuji taking on Gita Taiki. Let's see, Kaisei taking on Elvis himself, Shio Taido. Then we have Miyokiru facing off against Ikioi. After that, Kiseno Sato facing off against Aoyama. After that, looks like a fun match. Let's see how that one goes. Shoho Zan going face off against Koto Oshu. Then we have Koto Shogiku facing off against Takayasu. After that, possibly, in my opinion, the match of the night, Goedo taking on Kakuyu. Then we have Hakuho, big head-to-head, up against Tochio Zan. And then for the Musubi no Ichiban is Lord Stanley's favorite, Haruma Fuji, taking on Okino Umi.
And to just play off of the Hakuho part, Tochiozan and Hakuho have bad blood. That's the one where Hakuho gave him a big stiff arm and busted his face all up in like 2015, 2016. So there's bad blood between those two. That is for sure. Also, you've got a compliment from your wife in chat.
Thanks, love. I appreciate it. I'm pretty sure people are getting tired of hearing me say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm just doing what I know to do.
Oh yeah, that's your famous saying right there. That's what you're known for. Mine famous saying is "I'm sorry." That's what I end up having to say all the time. But before we get off of this part right here and just go straight to the matches, we have our current pack that is leading the pack. We've got Hakuho at 5-0 and Yoshikaze at 5-0. Yoshikaze being a Magashira 8 West. He's not meant to be there, but he is there. And then following up the pack, you got Kisana Sato at 4 wins, Kagyu 4 wins, Koto Shogiku 4 wins, Koto Oshu 4 wins, Goedo 4 wins, Toyo Hibiki 4 wins, Uncle Sumo Amanishiki at 4 wins, and Kyoku Tenho at 4 wins. 3 wins, they're kind of out of the race at the moment due to the sheer number of everybody. So let's bring this over, get this part going. And did you finish the final match or did I do the final match? I believe you did the Hakuho match, correct?
Yeah, you had Haruma Fuji, I had Hakuho.
Okay. So, hope you guys are ready, that you've used the restroom, you've got yourself some stuff to go. Let's get started on day 6. First, I need to update the stream title just so that way when people come in, they don't think we're on day 5 when really we're on day 6. Go ahead and do that. That is fully done with there. Got housekeeping done. And now, we won't say his famous saying, hee hee. Okay, I trust you. I'll trust you. We go ahead and start it out. And normally, there's a bit of a lull to where they don't just jump straight into the match, but so now I gotta hurry up and post the matchup real quick because they just decided, hell with it, let's go straight in. Wakano Sato, Hamasho. Now this is another one of those ones where there was a Fusen win. Wakano Sato on the left, Hamasho on the right. Wakano Sato, he's 0-5. but he's currently leading the head-to-head 9-4, technically 8-4 because of a Fusen. Hamasho right now is 3-2. So let's see how it goes right here. Wakano Sato, Magashira 15 East. And then you've also got Hamasho at Magashira 13 West. So pretty close to each other in ranking. And for a day 6, you would think these two possibly would have fought each other a little sooner, but Wakano Sato, he's kind of running out of people to face due to the fact that he just can't get a win to save his life. But you never know, this might be what he needs to get his first win.
At this point, he's going to need to pick up a win quick because he's 3 losses out from that Make Koshi, and the moment he gets that, he's down to Juryo.
Oh, and I just noticed something. Hamasho, he is the Oyakata for the Bea that Abi is in after Terao. After he passed away, Hamasho actually took over the Bea. And I'm surprised that I didn't notice that before, but after seeing a good look at his face, I was able to tell it more. So there's a little bit of info for you guys. Something that you might not have known before. He is not a Shimpon. He is just a plain old coach. I about said coach. About said that shit like I was tongue-tied or something. We got the Goombay pointed to the left. Not that it matters due to the fact that Wakano Sato I have no faith in right now. That kind of I have a feeling that has to hurt a little bit of how hard they smack their butt cheeks, because you really hear the reverb of that butt slap. We got some tape on the ribs of Hamasho.
Yeah, that can't be a good sign.
But honestly, he could have had it last day. I just didn't notice it because I wasn't paying attention to his face. Now that I've noticed everything, we are pointed to the left still. Also, for people who y'all aren't really new to sumo necessarily, but we might have some in here that are somewhat new. Whenever you're looking at the guys, whatever the way you're looking at them, it's always reversed just because of the screen. So live, they would be pointed the other way. Although we don't end up seeing it like that just because A, it's not live for us, and 2, even if it was live for us, the cameras do the flippy floppy. But now it looks like they're getting ready. Can Wakano Sato finally do it? Goji, by the way, has a decent fit. Not too bad. He has a very basic Goombay. Hamasho gets down. Hamasho gets right up under the armpits. Hamasho pushing forward. Hamasho slaps him down, though. Wakano Sato 0-6. Hamasho 4-2. You hate to see it for the poor guy, but honestly, he might be hurt. It's a very big possibility that he's hurt.
Yeah, at this point, it's either an injury or it's a mental block.
Is this before Roga? This is way before Roga. Roga would have been about 11 years old in this time frame. He still would have been in Russia at this point.
Yeah, I'll have to look to see when Roga first came in.
Roga first came in around COVID, maybe a little after COVID.
Okay, so about the time I started watching.
But he was like real low, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, and speaking about that, I pass it on to you, my man.
All right, you got it. Up next, we have Jokoryu at 3-2. Magashira 14 West. Taking on Sadano Fuji. Magashira 12 West at 2-3. The head-to-head between the two is 2-1 in favor of Sadano Fuji.
Ah, yes, Spider. It probably was an underarm pull down. It's just hard to tell since, like, on my screen with me looking at it, like, it upscales it somehow on Twitch, but I'm looking at it in, like, VHS quality. But you guys get to see it somehow at, like, in between VHS and 720.
We've got the analog set up, and everybody else is watching it before digital went digital.
Yeah, pretty. Speaking about that, probably to break it up on Monday, we will probably watch a Basho from the year 2000, just so that way we can pick up this one on Tuesday. If you're cool with that, Alistair. We don't have to talk as much for that one. To announce the matches, we can just kind of enjoy the matches at that point. Plus, Kitty gets to see Miyabiyama, the Oyakata for Roga, and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure she would like to see that.
Yeah, I believe so. I know I would be.
She can see where her man came from. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And I get to see one of my favorites from back then, Chio Taikai, because that sucker, Chio Taikai, he had the oomph. Plus we get Akibona, we get Takanohana, we get Musashi Maru. So I think that'd be a good refresher.
Oh yeah, big time. Somebody pointing to the left, so still a couple more minutes to warm up.
Also, Alistair, I want to thank you for doing this with me, buddy.
Hey, happy to help.
Because I know we had talked about it for a while, and then finally getting to do it has been... It's been really, really, really fun. And I wouldn't have wanted to do it with any other buddy, if that makes any sense. Like...
Yeah.
It just wouldn't feel the same if I decided to try to start this stuff with somebody else. Just because me and you are a little closer than everybody else. Except for maybe like Spider. I'm pretty close with Spider. But also Spider lives in Scotland, so there's a bit of a discrepancy.
Alright, Kumbaya up. Hands down. Going for the neck right out of the gate. Got the belt grab, going for it, and out. Sadano Fuji picking up the win.
Oh, who got the win for that one? I was answering chat for a second.
The win for that one went to Sadano Fuji.
So Sadano Fuji 3-3. Awesome.
Yep. At one point it looked like the match was going to end early, but it managed to keep going. And
so Masume's watching too with you, Kitty? I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Got a family thing going on. And before I get too distracted, for one thing, tell her hey for me. And hope she enjoys the sumo. It gets to learn about some new different people. And pretty soon, she'll be able to learn the new guys that she might not know once we get ready for that. But we got Takekaze on the left, Magashira 11 East at 3-2. And we got Asashiho Magashira 16 East on the right side. He's 3-2. The head-to-head is 1-1, so there's not really a good sample size for this one. Go figure. That's kind of been the story of this Basho for us, at least watching it. Yeah. I think I'm starting to get better at my breakdowns. I'm not quite where I want to be, but I wish,
We'll get there.
like, there's one
step at a
thing
time, man.
I'm definitely going to do is I'm going to try to study up a little bit for some stuff for whenever we start doing the live, so that way I can help people out and know a little bit more about some of those guys to look out for and stuff like that, for sure. Oh, I appreciate that. I'm glad she's happy. We got the Goombay pointed left. We also got excellent bandwidth right now. Please, for the love of God, stay that way for the rest of the night. I'm not real religious, but I will be as religious as I have to be if you will please do it for me.
Yeah, we just hope Boober don't come in and pull the cord.
Oh, Boomer's ass is in the bed with my mom right now. He's sleeping in there. Oh,
Okay, yes. All right,
wait.
so we good on that front.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're pointed to the left. Two, sometimes I think he's so big he just blocks signal. I don't know how he would because I'm wired in, but you never know. At least I don't gotta deal with dog farts right now.
Oh, those are bad.
Oh, yeah, especially because his don't make no noise. All of a sudden you'll just get hit where it smells like you're in the bed of a trash truck. And it's like, oh my God. Oh, big salt from Asashiho.
Ooh. Yeah, the last day I was about to ask who did the big salt before Aqua. Well, Asahisho just answered that.
Before Aqua, it was Terutsuyoshi, and then like
Okay, that's right.
6 years before Terutsuyoshi, it was Asashiho. Okay, they're down and ready to go. Asashiho puts down first. We got Takakaze going up there. Oh, that's a good Tachi eye. Asashiho's trying. He's pointing up. Asashiho messes up though a little bit. He had it. He definitely had it, but he just couldn't. He couldn't gather it up at the end. Asashiho 3-3. Takekaze 4-2 now, and 2-1 in the head-to-head.
Terutsuyoshi. I forgot about him, but yeah, Asahisho living up to that curse of the big salt.
Next matchup is posted in the chat for everybody. Now you got the pretty boy. Oh, and they're yelling his name too.
Oh man.
And
even back then he was a favorite.
Oh yeah, not only that, he was touted as a Ozeki caliber talent prospect.
Wow.
But his work ethic was not that good.
Yeah.
He was notorious for not liking practice.
But coming up next, we have Endo, Magashira 13 at 3-2.
Also, you guys might want to refresh the stream. I just had to do it myself, so that way the stream preview would be up to date. So just a heads up for you guys. Sorry, Alistair, just wanted to make sure I got that out real quick.
Hey, not a problem, man. Yeah, we got Endo 3-2, Magashira 13. Taking on Tochino Waka, Magashira 11, also at 3-2. Head-to-head between the two is a blistering 1-0 in favor of Endo.
I like how you say that. It's a blistering 1-0, almost like it was 10-0. Like you presented it to be like, wait till you see how good this guy's doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Also on top of that, whenever Endo was getting ready to take the ring, he said he was getting some cheers. He does have his hair slicked back like he's getting ready to go on a date.
Hey, he is a ladies' man. A ladies' man, and yet I have not heard or seen pictures of his wife or anything. I don't think he's taken a wife yet, honestly. Because otherwise, with how the fandom is with us Westerners, you think you would have seen something like that by now. If he does have a wife, I bet you he's just like super, super homebodied with it, if it makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, what does that mean, by the way? Bad bat.
Bad bat. If she's talking about who I think she is, I believe she's talking about Shibata Yama.
Oh, Shibata Yama, that's like early 90s, late 80s.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a special nickname for him. I call him Shitbat.
And too bad I don't have any of those. Well, actually, I do have access to Basho like that, but we won't have... They're a little bit sporadic, but they're good 40-minute videos, 50-minute videos to where we can watch stuff like that at some point in time. But now it's time for me to shut up.
Everybody up. Let's see if the bird can fly away with a win. Hands are down. Nice Tachiai. Endo going low. Ooh. Right there. Had that leg up. Endo putting up a fight. Don't lose that grip.
He's in a vicarious position, too.
Yeah, very bad one. And push out Endo with a win.
Two, I want to give you some praise there. You sounded like that little last bit you said. I could tell you were into that one, bud.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, Endo with a win. Bumps him up to 4-2. Yeah, when it comes to the Rikishi, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do have my favorites, but some of the ones that I always tend to cheer for are those on the smaller side.
Next match posted in the chat. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but honestly, with my observation with you, I feel like you're getting a bit of your love of sumo back doing this. Am I wrong in saying that? Because, like, I feel like you're a little bit more invigorated than how you've been the last, like, 2 or 3 Basho.
Honestly, yeah, I believe so. But at the same time, I know I was having those health issues too. So
true, and
I was kind of fighting with that, and it was kind of like taking me away from it. But seeing these matches right here and going back to like the ones that came before and seeing how good it was, it's pulling me back into it. It's almost like the generation that's there now, I would love to see them step it up to what these guys are showing.
And speaking about what these guys are showing, we've got Magashira 10 East Tokshoryu, a 2-3 on the left, versus Musunoyama, Magashira 14 East, 3-2 currently. They have an extremely giant sample size of 1-0 in Tokushoryu's favor. So let's see if Eggman can continue that streak and turn it into 2-0, as Tokushoryu does need the win more than Musanoyama, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, oh man, if Tokushoyu gets it up to 2-0, he'll be unstoppable.
I know, right? Like, Jesus, he's already fought 3/4 of his career if he wins one more bout.
Yeah. Spider, I'm the exact same way. Like Inho, Midori, Ishiura. Ishiura is actually one of my favorites. So when he retired, I legitimately was heartbroken.
That's like, it seems like I like more the bigger, if you can count Kiri as a bigger guy. But then yet again, one of my top 5 reeks is the Geesh. I don't know what it is, but I love me some Suda Gisho.
Yes. Yeah, I think it might have to stem with I say like for the biggest majority of my life, I've always been on the smaller side. So actually seeing like some of the Rikishi on the smaller side being just as successful as the bigger guys.
You like a little bit of representation for yourself, almost.
Yeah, something like that.
Can respect that. I can respect that. Also,
yeah, they get
Spider, appreciate you being here as long as you have. I know it's late for you, dog. I appreciate it, though. Well, we both appreciate it, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go for Tokushoryu here.
For being the ultimate in small rigs. I gotta look into him.
Tora, he is not bad. He's pretty good. I like Yamato a little better myself. Or Yamada, or however you say his name. Oh, they're down. Getting ready to go. Tokushoryu. Oh, Tokushoryu with a damn good Tachi-ai. Tokushoryu's getting spun around, though, and Tokushoryu couldn't capitalize. Muso no Yama goes 4-2 now. They even out their records against each other. Tokushoryu 2-4. We hate to see the Eggman go down, but it happens. It happens.
Yeah, that right there.
Oh yeah,
ties up. Their head.
Ikizuchido. Ikizuchido is one of my boys, man. I agree with you, Ace. I just wish he would stop doing so many damn leg picks, because he could really keep developing. But now it is time for the Alistair. Oh wait, is it Alistair or is it Alistar? I have never asked. I've just always assumed.
I've heard it both ways, but I've always pronounced it as Alistair.
Okay, good. Then that's what I've been doing too.
Yeah. But coming up next, we have Tenkaiho, Magashira 12 at 2-3, taking on Shotenro, also at 2-3 at Magashira 10. A head-to-head, 3-0 in favor of Shotenro. And I gotta do this as a bad joke. Shotenro 3-0. Can he go 4-0 against Tenkaiho?
That
one way to find out.
That one match I managed to catch had me hyped for the guy, though the kind of guff probably got Ikas some talking to. It's possible, because Ikas did start to get a little bit of a big head. But, like, to be honest, with him being not full-blooded Japanese, people like that get shit by full-blooded Japanese. It's just a thing that happens culturally. So maybe he's just got a chip on his shoulder and he's finally just feels comfortable enough to, you know, be like, yeah, I'm doing it. All you guys said I couldn't do it, but I'm doing it. Maybe it's something like that.
Yeah, when you go professional like this and you're on the smaller end, y- in some way you've got to fight with a chip on your shoulder.
Oh, real quick, Spider, tell Takai whenever he does able to make it in here, he is gonna be an MVP because he's a good homie too. It's just whenever he's in here one day, then I'll add him. But after that, I gotta slow up so that way we can develop more people into MVP. We're not gonna do point redeems for MVPs. We're just gonna go by how we feel. So you're technically an MVP, Spider, just because you're a mod, but that's also because we trust ya. And now I'll shut up and get back to Alistair's match.
Yeah, we still got a minute. We just have to see what the Gyoji does.
Believe it or not, too, I might seem like I talk a lot now, but like when I'm not doing this, I barely say shit.
Okay, here we go. Goombay up, hands down. Nice tacho. Go over that throat a little bit. I caught that. Oh, don't get behind him. He got behind him.
The dreaded turnaround.
Yes. Do not let your opponent behind you. How many times do we have to say this?
We do have an interesting one now coming up for me. We have two men that like to turn men around. We have Tamawashi on the left at 3-2 from Magashira 16 West versus Kotoyuki on the right. Magashira 9 West. Kotoyuki, he's 2-3 currently. And the head-to-head is 5 total bouts, 4-1 in favor of Tamawashi, the throat goat. That's what I like to call him because that man goes for the throat, and once he does, you're probably wishing you had more air. That was a stupid joke I just made because it didn't make as good of it sounded better in the head than it did out the mouth. And yes, before somebody says anything, because every time I called Tamawashi the throat goat, they're like, no, the real throat goat was Nancy Reagan. That was before my time. I have no idea why that makes sense, but like, it's cool, I guess. I don't really get the correlation, but
Sadly, I'm familiar with the joke.
you'll have to tell me in Discord after tonight so that way I understand it.
Alright.
Because I've really been curious of why people say that. Just don't post it in the chat, please, anybody. Because I don't want to get no TOS. Because me and Alistair have been working hard. We don't need no TOS.
No.
Oh, this Mango Celsius is hitting hard right now. Oh wait, it's still my matchup. Shit, I thought they were done already. I did one of those things where you zone out and then like your mind like teleports yourself almost. You feel like.
Oh yeah, I've had that happen to me before.
Oh, and if you refresh the screen, we are back to excellent bitrate, by the way. So just refresh the Twitch, and you should be good to go. Back again. I get that joke, Max, but I'm not going to go too much further with that just because of TOS. But I get you. I get you, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, you scared the shit out of me just now. Because your voice changed so much. I thought somebody was behind me, dude. I was like, oh shit, the boogeyman's gonna kill me before I do anything. Oh no. Okay, they get there. Nope, the Goombay pointed to the left.
Yeah, no, I was reading Max's comments. Like, no, I know exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, even I know that one. I was around for that one. I might have been a little
Yeah.
kid, but I was around for that one. Hell, you never know. Because of her efforts, she might have stopped us from going into a war in Serbia and Kosovo and all that stuff. So good on her. And as Spider says, easy, Tiger. Rawr. He didn't say rawr, I just added that, but oh well. Okay, now here they go. Tamawashi, let's see if the fan favorite can go and get himself his 5th win in the head-to-head. Tamawashi puckering his lips a little bit, trying to be like Takayasu, I guess. He's down first. Kotoyuki taking his time. Kotoyuki comes up with a good push. Tamawashi with a good push. Tamawashi with a couple slaps. Oh, Kotoyuki with an even harder slap. Tamawashi wasn't taking shit for nothing. He got it. And I think he might have got a little bit towards the eye. But Tamawashi now, 4-2. Kotoyuki, 2-4. Kotoyuki having a little trouble getting up. But probably not hurt just because there's a sheer number of little people all over the place that are probably about 5 foot tall compared to them. And now Tamawashi is 5-1 in the head-to-head. I believe that was, yep, it was Oshidashi. I actually got that one right. Okay. Alrighty, next match being posted up in the chat. This one is Mr. Alistair's. And before we go too far into it, I'm going to count real quick. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 matches left. So we're probably about another match or two away from the mid-break for the NHK News.
Yep. Sounds about right. Coming up next, we have Fuji Azuma at 1-4, Magashira 8, going up against Hama Asuka, Magashira 15, 2-3, with a head 3-2 in favor of Fuji Azuma.
I completely forgot to put my Discord on Do Not Disturb, so that way I don't have to hear no dings and all that stuff. Forgot about that. That's something definitely, Al, while we're doing this stuff from now on, if you set it to Do Not Disturb, not only does it run a little bit better, but also you don't have to worry about people messaging you and stuff like from our chats or anything. Like, I even do that for betting. Like, when I'm betting, I'll be like, don't disturb me so I don't get distracted. You don't have to do that, though. That was just me just saying. Oh, also, at the break real quick, once we hit the break, I'll be running the 2-minute ad just because will have 5 minutes to just go, and that way Twitch won't do an auto ad.
Yeah. And answer your question, Kitty, if he was around, he would probably be in the lower divisions.
So who's the guy she's calling a constipated cat?
That would be Ricky Nojo.
Ricky Nojo. I have never heard that
Yes.
name.
He is a Yobidashi in Juryo. I think he's like
Oh, a Yobidashi. I was thinking of a Sekitori.
yeah, no, he's a Yobi in Juryo. I think he's like 2 or 3 ranks higher than Kunio.
Oh, then he's in Jurio still then, yeah. Yeah, I know you talking about. Yeah. He goes. You've got Kunio is the third guy for Jurio, and that constipated cat feller, he is 2 more. What the fuck just happened? Oh, okay, shoot. I got scared there for a second. I thought my power went out, but it was just the screen refreshed on its own. But yeah, he's 2 pairings above Kunio, which honestly I think Kunio deserves to be Makuchi.
Yeah.
And then now the stream preview finally showed the hiccup and it wasn't even the bitrate's fault. It was my monitor deciding to refresh it. Good on it, I guess.
Yep. Alright, going back to the side, so I'm not quite ready yet. See where Ricky Nojo was at this point in time, if he was there.
Well, what age is he now? Do you know? 'Cause if Kunio's 46, he's probably right around that age. So he would have been like 34, 33.
Something like that. I think it was like in that area. We'll find out in a moment. Goombay up. Nice touch, yeah. They're both going for that grapple, but not even bothering with the belt. Like they're dancing the do-si-do. And out.
It's kind of funny that the matchup that I'm setting up for the chat right now, I feel like we've already seen it twice, but we haven't seen it twice. I guess it's just because of the familiarity, whatever, you know that word, with these two.
That bitch.
We got, now, on the left, Gagamaru, the very rotund man from Georgia, M9, East, versus Toyonoshima, Magashira 7 West on the right. He's 1-4 currently, so is Gaga. But the thing is, in their sample size, which is a decent sample size, Toyonoshima has never lost against Gagamaru.
Yeah. And as for Ricky Nojo, he's 51.
Oh shit, he is 6 years older than Kunio then. He's been around a hot minute then.
Yeah. He's been around so long, he's actually been around a couple of minutes.
He's damn near the same age as Satana Fuji, the bow twirler when Teruno Fuji was the Yokozuna.
Yeah.
Which that guy, I tell you now, when he retires, his prospects are pretty ass because he started sumo when he was like 14 years old. He knows jack nothing else. Like, I really hope they implement something before then to help them train. Like, Kakadyu and Arashio Bea, both of them have something set up for job placement programs. But nobody else is catching
Yeah.
on. It's just those two. But hey, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah. Something like that. I wish the others would pick up something like that.
Oh yeah, this is mine, by the way, right? Gagamaru? Yeah, this is mine.
Yes.
Gagamaru
Yeah, you got.
almost fully enveloping the belt because of his side flaps. I'm being a little mean to him, but I'm only being a little mean to him just because the man lost 3 of me in weight loss. Okay, they're getting ready. Gagamaru's got a serious face on. I think it's because he wants to get this W. That is for sure. Toyo Noshima probably doesn't care as much, even though he needs a win. Heading off, gents. Need to get some medication for my headache and some ice. Love you all. Take care, kitty. No problem. Appreciate you being here tonight. Hope you had fun. Gagamaru gets down. Toyo Hibiki down first. Tachiai kind of decent. Toyo Hibiki gets pushed back. Gagamaru's pushing him back even more. Toyo Hibiki trying to play around, which is not smart. Gagamaru goes for the slap. 2 slaps. Now he's trying to push him down. He can't push him down, but he does push him out. He gets an Oshidashi win. And it was about time for Gagamaru to get one. Gagamaru, 2-4. Toyo Noshima, 1-5. And now finally, he is 1-6 in the head-to-head. So he walks away with some. And welcome on in, Chalkers. Good afternoon for us. It's good night at this point due to the fact that it's almost 10 o'clock. But appreciate you being here, watching some classic sumo with us. Time to get your bout ready for you. Bout placed in the chat. All you. And I believe after this should be the midway mark after this one. If I added it up correct.
That should be.
Because normally when they start Magashira 5, that's normally when they start doing their NHK break.
Yeah. But up next we have Toki Tenku. Magashira 5 at 3-2, going up against Elan. Magashira 7 at 2-3. Head-to-head for this match, a little bit of history there. 10-2 in favor of Toki Tenku. Either this one or the next one, and then it'll be the break.
Because I believe there's 22 in total matches per night. So we should be roughly somewhere in there.
Yeah. If I counted it up right, it'll either be after this one or after the next match.
Oh my god, I hope that burp didn't go through. I am so sorry.
What burp?
Okay, good. Because it was big.
I didn't hear anything.
Good. Okay. Good. Because that was that'd have been a little rude to burp in the mic like that. That's for sure.
Hey, free the beast.
I just don't want to, like, I burp so loud, I legitimately might hurt somebody's ears in chat. I about said no wonder. I mean, no problem, Ace. Lurking still counts, my man. Just glad to see you here. You've been pretty consistent, and I appreciate the hell out of that, my man. Although, just remember, tomorrow we won't be here. We'll be taking the day off so we can watch the doubleheader for movie nights tomorrow in the Discord. But we will pick back up Monday. Might not pick up with this Basho Monday. We might go to an older one just as a bit of a palate cleanser. So that way we can still have this one to keep going. Me and Alistair will discuss it. We'll talk about it. We'll see which ones we're feeling. But, yeah. Because I've still got...
Honestly, I like the idea of a palate cleanser.
Because, like, the palate cleanser ones, I've got about 17 hours worth of Basho for those. So we've got plenty of... You know, we're not going to run out. I mean, we are going to run out, but we're not going to run out anytime soon.
Yeah. Okay, Goombay up. Slow touchy eye. Looks like Airline's trying to forklift him. Yeah, you could see the look on pain on his face.
Every time I see Aaron do good, I keep thinking, what could have been if it wasn't for that cancer?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he was... Oh, you go. Sorry, I interrupted you, my man.
That's all right. Oh, no, I'm just saying I'll see that match right there. Like I mentioned, it's a little bit of a slow touch, yeah, but once he had those arms wrapped and he was trying for that forklift, yeah, you could tell if the cancer hadn't slowed him down, he would have moved much higher up in the rank.
Well, I'll be damned. We are not going to the break yet, so it has to be the next one. It has to be. So let's get the spiel over with. We got Magashira 8 West, Yoshikaze 5-0. He is one of the sole leaders. If he wins right here, he will be the leader until later on in the night. He's got Amanishiki, Uncle Sumo, Magashira 5 West on the right-hand side. We also have the head-to-head in 6 total bouts. It's 2-4 in favor of Uncle Sumo Amanishiki. So, Yoshikaze, you've got a bit to worry about here. This is not a pushover match. So, and two, with the fact that Amanishiki is in the running, he's in the chase pack. He wants to win. Yoshikaze, he wants to win so he can be technically a short-time leader before Hakuho steps up to face whoever he faces tonight, which, speaking of that, Hakuho has got Tochiozan, who they have bad blood. So that'll be an interesting one to see what type of throwdown happens there. And looky there, we've got a... People call the Shimpon Penguins. Well, we've got a penguin banner for right now. And that sponsorship banner is actually for Amanishiki. You could actually tell because of the bottom of the banner, it actually had his Shikona on the bottom of it. I guess back in the day, they might have kind of advertised it like that. I don't know. I've never really noticed it until me noticing that one. But oh, also while we're warming up, while they're warming up, for you guys that are watching on Twitch, I will be putting my link to my YouTube in the chat in the next coming days, as we will be posting these streams as videos for YouTube, so that way people who haven't been able to come see it, since I have to unlist them, so that way we don't get no trouble or nothing like that, I'll be posting them onto YouTube, and you guys will be able to check it out there too. And you won't have ads because I'm not monetized on YouTube yet, so you won't have to worry about that. Okay, smack of the belly, smack of the belly. Yoshikaze already down, just because he... I could have swore the Goji just said, Yoshi! Like he was just like trying to cheer him on or something. Maybe he's from the same stable. Alrighty, this should be the final warm-up for this matchup. Three o'clock's your limit. You're off to bed. Hey, man. I appreciate you lasting this long, dog. It's okay. Get you some sleep, my Scotsman. Or Scotchman, however you want to say it. Even though you were born in America, but you live in Scotland. Alrighty, let's see. Yoshikaze down. Yoshikaze wanting to stay in the lead. Want to stay together with Hakuho. Can he do it? Oh, good. That was... I couldn't get the words out. Yeah, I simply could not get any words out during that right there. I believe that's a Mono E. That was one of those ones where I had a game plan and then I went mush mouth and couldn't say nothing. Also, if you're wondering, refresh the page because our bit rate is fixed. It seems to fix itself almost right away. So just if you notice things are getting a little bit slow, always just refresh and you should be straight ready to go. They're having a good bit of... hey, there's Tamagaki, the guy who was... one of the people who tried to say that Hakuho didn't deserve to have his stable back, who didn't really fight for him over at Isagahama. Looking just as old as he always is.
Well, let's see what they call.
I kind of think Yoshikaze lost. They went for Aminishiki. They're giving it to Aminishiki. So Yoshikaze just dropped from the lead. Poor Yoshikaze.
He's out of the lead and he joins the train wreck.
Yep, now he's in the pile. And with having Hakuho being up there, he probably just lost his chance, or his real chance, to get there. And now we are at the halfway point. I just posted what our next matchup is in the chat. We're going to run a 2-minute ad while we got 5 minutes to waste anyway. If you guys would like to avoid the ads, you can subscribe for your Bezo bucks here if you would like to use them. Otherwise, there are ways to avoid them. I'm not going to physically say it because I don't want to get in trouble, and I would like to keep my, I would like me and Alistair to keep our channel. But We'll be right back after this 2-minute ad break. Alrighty, the ad break's going right now. So now we got a few of us are still here, but the rest. Or no, technically Brad left. I think Chalkers is the only one left that won't get the ad break. Or no, she's a mod. She gets an ad break too. Oh well. Two I've noticed tonight, since it's a Saturday. Yesterday, the later it got, the more people we had. Tonight, the later we have, the longer it takes. I mean, not the longer it takes, the less people we have. But we've maintained an average of 9 people tonight, believe it or not. I was looking at our analytics. So that's good. That's the most that we've... Well, no, yesterday was the most because we had 10 average. Even though it never showed 10, like, consistently somehow. It didn't show it up there in the top. But that's what it says we had on my report, which was cool. You don't get ads? Well, there you go. I hope just some people get ads, so that way I can try to get a little bit of something. As not trying to get too much anyway. I mean, in 7 months of streaming, I've only made $9 from ads. $9 from ads, bits, and subs. Not complaining or nothing. I just find it funny how little they give you whenever it's the grand scheme of things. Oh, but we are back, and in 1, 2, we are back from the commercial break. Here you go, Alistair. You get Toyo Hibiki and Kyoku Tenho.
Oh yeah, it's looking like a good one. Toyo Hibiki, Magashira 4-1. Going up against Magashira 6, Kyoku Tenho, also at 4-1. They're head-to-head, about even, 8-7 in favor of Toyo Hibiki. Yeah, their rankings about the same. Their overall matches, their head-to-head is almost even, so this one is anybody's match.
I'm not gonna lie, after this and after we like have our little talk or whatever, just to break down what we did tonight, I cannot wait for that meatball sandwich I'm gonna make. Oh my god.
Oh damn, man, I would go for a meatball sub right about now.
Because my dad made some of my grandmother's recipe of homemade meatballs. Oh my god, dude, they are so good.
Oh man. Give me a few hours, I'll be knocking on your front door.
Shit. By the time you knock on my door, it'll be like 11 in the morning. Well, no, it wouldn't take that long. You'd be here by 4 a.m.
Yeah, something like that.
Hell, I'll still probably be up that late just because I drank in a Celsius, so I'm probably not going to bed. Well, plus I took a nap before this a little bit. So I probably won't be going to bed till like 3 in the morning. So after we do our talk and everything like that, if you want to chill and maybe shoot the shit on some like Jackbox game or something like that, we'll figure something out. We can do something if you still want to do something.
Yeah, I should be alright.
Do like a trivia thing or something.
Yeah, as far as I know at the moment, I don't have anything else I'm doing.
Cause that's too. I don't want to hold you back from doing anything. That's for sure.
I know at some point I might have to bounce again for a minute because I know, yeah, I know, yeah, because I know Kitty said something about she was getting a little bit of a migraine, so I'm I'm doing what I can to
Well, how
help
about
her keep
this?
that in check.
Finish this Toyo Hibiki Kyoku Tenho one, and then go check on her, bud. I'll handle the rest until you get back.
All right, goodbye up.
Well then,
Well, I can't call that match. This is already over.
Kyoku Tenho 5-1. He made pretty easy work of that.
Oh yeah, that was like a 3-step process: pop, lock, and drop.
I guess if you would like to, before you go handle Kitty, would you like to do the next match then, since you really didn't get a shot at that one? Or do you want to go handle your business? It's up to you, bud.
Yeah, yeah, I need to go handle that because I know the way my mind works. Whenever she's not feeling well, my instinct is to take care of her.
Alright, that's fine. Just send me a message like before. I'll restart the call and everything, and I'll bring you back in, my man.
All right, man, sounds good.
Alrighty. Tell her I hope she feels better.
I will, man.
Alrighty, we've got Takada Fuji at Magashira 3 East. He's 0-5. He's taking on Kita Taiki. I said it right that time. Magashira 6 East. The head-to-head is 3-5 in favor of Kita Taiki. But both men have not done very good right now anyway. Neither one of them are really doing fantastic. Takada Fuji needs to win more than anybody else because besides Wakano Sato, he's the only other one that is... No, he's not the only one that's winless. Ikioi also has not won yet. But Takada Fuji's a wily vet. Back then he wasn't the wily vet because he was in his early 20s. Even though he kind of got the baby face, a little bit of a baby face. So let's see how it goes. They've got a good little bit of time to warm up. And while they warm up, I'll go ahead and let you guys know what we got coming up next. What we got coming up next is Kaisei taking on Chiyo Taryu, the man with the sideburns, aka Fat Elvis. I don't like calling him Fat Elvis. I just know a lot of people know him by that. So I figure I might as well let y'all know who I'm talking about. I heard smacks, but I just couldn't see the smacks. Probably because I'm looking at two different screens of the same thing. That probably don't help. Well, actually 3, because I got Streamlabs. It shows the match. I've got my VLC player showing the match. And I've got my stream preview through Twitch showing the match so I can see the chat. So I've got a lot of stuff going on. We got the Goombay facing left. The Goji with a bit of a pastel fit. Don't really care for that fit, because it kind of looks a little bit like pea soup. Like a light, watery pea soup color. Oh, Max, by the way, are you still in here? I got a question for you, if you're still in here. just when you can, let me know if you're in here in chat, and I can ask you a question. How did the Pirates do today? Because I know the game started at 7. It should be over by now. And I will check that 1 second. First, they go down. Takada Fuji catches him. Takada Fuji's got him in the way that he normally would like to, but he's trying to grab the belt. He needs to get that hand, that right hand in. He's already got the left hand locked in, but he's getting pushed back. Oh, there he goes. And there you see some speed from Takada Fuji. Takada Fuji now improves from 0-5 to 1-5. Doesn't seem like much, but hey, that is something. That is what we need right there. The Pirates cooked themselves. So I take it that means that was a loss. Shit. Pardon my language, everybody. I know I swear a good bit. Backed themselves into a tied ninth and a crucial bat. And, man. Pittsburgh doesn't need to start off. Normally, Pittsburgh starts off hot. And then later in the year, they collapse. This year, I have a feeling they're just going to collapse. Which is not good for my freaking mental sanity. Alrighty, now we have got a former fan favorite and current Oyakata Tomozuna Kaisei at Magashira 4 West. He's 3-2 currently versus Chiyotaryu 2-3 at Magashira 3 West. In the head-to-head, it is 1-3 in Chiyotaryu's favor. So let's see, can Sideburns take it? Oh my god, I'm so sorry for doing that over the mic. I didn't mean to, because I want to upload this to YouTube and I don't need to have people hear me burp. But at least I didn't use the restroom with the thing on. And of course, Chalkers finds that funny. I knew Chalkers would find it funny, probably. Yeah, time for some editing. Thank God that I can edit that out. I can just, like, bleep it out. That way people will mysteriously think I said a bad word. How was your day, Chalkers? Did you get to ride the horse and everything today or anything? Just came back from watching meal. Beer was worth it. Oh, I didn't have a beer. I can't drink beer. I just had a Celsius. It's basically a dietary supplement. Ah, you're going out later. I hope you have fun. I hope you enjoy yourself. You go, girl. Ah, that sucks. It got canceled. Aw, dude, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I could definitely be better at commentating for sumo, but that legit makes my night, you saying that. I appreciate you, April. I appreciate it. I truly try my best. I'm not like aiming to be professional. I'm aiming to be just like your buddy you sit on the couch with to watch the sumo. So just knowing that really makes me feel good. Thank you. and always be sure to follow. You never feel pressured to have to do any type of donations or anything. Just follow, please. Oh, there we go. We got Kaisei. Kaisei's fighting back, and Chio Taiyu with his sideburns cannot do it. Chio Taiyu 2-4 now. That makes him go to 2-3 in the head-to-head, and Kaisei ain't looking bad. Kaisei now is 4-2. There we go, Kaisei. Gonna put the next matchup in the chat for you guys so y'all can follow along. And just remember, this is not a new Basho. This is an older Basho, but I'm honing my skills and trying to teach people past Rikishi who are now coaches in their own right and stuff like that, to give them some exposure. So to start out with right now, at Sekiwake 1 East, over on the left side, we got Myogiryu. He's 2-3. On the right side, we got Ikioi. He's Magashira 1 West, and he's 0-5, winless on the tournament so far. And so far, if he gets the win, Wakano Sato will be the only one left that hasn't won. But if he doesn't win here, he's going to be stuck with Wakano Sato, and that's not where you want to be stuck with. Now, the head-to-head, though, Myogiryu is leading the head-to-head 2-1 in favor of himself. Also, April, thank you so much for following. That means the world to me. If you have any questions, we've got a lot of knowledgeable people in this chat, and I will try to answer anything I possibly can for you too at the same time. So please don't feel bad about asking anything, because like they say, the only dumb question is the question that is never asked. As long as it's asked, it's not a dumb question. And that's assuming that you've never watched sumo before. For all I know, you could actually be a sumo aficionado. So, who knows? The Goji is going to be pointing to the left. This Goji right here used to be the Tate Goji, is what some people called him. I prefer the term Tate because that's what it should be called, but people like to call it Tate for whatever reason. I don't understand, but he used to be known as Kimura Shonosuke. And you know what? I'm going to root for Ikioi here. I hope Ikioi can get it. He's got a beautiful voice. He's a great singer. If I remember correct, he's got a beautiful wife. Like, he's got a lot going for him. All he needs to do is just get a dub. They're getting warmed up a bit. Couple slaps to the belly. I thought the noise was a slap to the face. I was incorrect on that. But you hear the reverb in the crowd. The crowd's getting pumped up. I believe they're cheering for Ikioi, which I mean, go figure, Ikioi, he... Oh, well, never mind. They're getting started. The Goombay is down. The War Fan. That's what a Goombay is, the War Fan. It's currently up and ready to go. Who will put their fist down first? I'm going to guess it's going to be Ikioi. No, they both go at one time. Miyogiryu goes up. Ikioi stands no chance. Kind of just gave up. The man has to be injured. That's all I can think of. And with that, Miyogiryu now is 3-3. And the head-to-head, he's 3-1. And Ikioi, poor Ikioi, is 0-6. We hate to see it. We hate to see it. Although, for people's first time seeing him, Ikioi's better than this. Normally, he does better. He's got speed normally. He's got strength. But for some reason, it's just not working out for him right now. But speaking of strength, we've got an Ozeki coming up right now. And that's Kisano Sato. Ozeki 1 East over on the left. He's 4-1. We got Aoyama, Magashira 2 West on the right side. He is 1-4. Now in the head-to-head, there's a little bit of a discrepancy. Kisano Sato leads at 3-0, but there's a marker against the 3-0 record because one of the wins was from a Fusen show win. And a Fusen win means the other guy just wasn't there. He was absent, so it was an automatic win. Okay, Alistair, you're back. Okay, brother, let me get you call in, my man. You're ready for returning? I'm ready to send you in.
Yo.
Everything good, my man? You hear me, Al?
Yep.
Okay, good. After this Kisano Sato bout, you got Shohozan and Kota Oshu.
All right, sounds good.
Oh, and I'm not gonna lie, my night got made tonight. While you were gone, I got a compliment that made me blush.
Are you talking about the one from April?
Yeah, that made me feel so good. Like, I'm just glad people, like, I don't think I'm the best by any means, but like, getting some confirmation that I'm doing good, it feels really good.
Hey, I'm inclined to agree with him, man. You're doing damn good.
Thank you, man. I don't want to cry because I do cry easy, but I appreciate that, man, because not going to lie, I did try to, I've been practicing whenever Leo does the live sumo. I try to not pause it, but mute it so I can talk over it to try to see how I could do. And I thought that I was going to do really bad. I thought people wouldn't really like it that much, but seems like people are liking it. And I'll quit. I don't got an ego, so I'll try to quit making it come off like that. I just appreciate it, everybody. I just appreciate y'all. All right, Kisana Sato. Oh, and I also was trying to teach him what a Fusen win was. When you see a 3, -1, -0 means that one of the wins was by a absence. So
Yeah.
Try to give him a little bit of teaching. Oh, the Goombay's down. Come on, Kisana Sato. Let's see what you can do against Big Dan. I call him Big Dan because his real name is Dan. The room gets quiet. Oh, they're just not ready. Maybe some jitters. Who knows? But honestly, you're facing Big Dan. There shouldn't be that many jitters.
Yeah, no, in this case, it should be Big Dan should be worried because he's got Kisa no Sato.
Oh, there you go. I about missed it. I blinked.
Oh.
Okay, that was an interesting landing. Kisano Sato with the Derrick Henry style arm push. Just like,
oh yeah.
Instead of get over here in the Mortal Kombat style, it was get out of here. It doesn't come off as ego, it comes off as learning. Appreciate it, Max. Of course you know I appreciate you, bud. Eventually, one day y'all are gonna get irritated at me for telling you that I appreciate you and all this stuff. But it comes from the heart at least, you know?
Hey, if you can't be honest with yourself, who can you be honest with?
Exactly. Can't be honest with Santa, that son of a bitch. He forgot me for the last 20 years. I ain't got shit. All right, boss. This is you, Koto Oshu and Shohozan.
All right. All right, on the left, we have Shohozan, Magashira 1, 2 and 3. Taking on Ozeki 2, Koto Oshu 4 and 1. The head record 4-2 in favor of Shohozan.
So, and I'm sorry, bub. For you guys that are new that are in here, because I've noticed there are some new people in here, and new viewers. This is my partner in crime, Alistair. He does the commentating with me. We're both learning. You just didn't hear him earlier because he needed to help his wife out, but now he's back, and I'll give it right back to him.
You could tell we get into that big match atmosphere because it had a handful of banners pop up.
Dude, if he saw my search history, he'd burn my house down. He'd be like, screw the naughty list, to hell with you, good sir. I'm just joking. I'm not that bad of a guy. I'm a good dude. At least I'd like to think I'm a good dude. I don't know. People could think I'm a horrible person. Who knows? At least y'all like me. Like that part of the mask. You like me. They really, really like me.
Man, it's been a minute since I've been seeing that movie.
Hey, we'll watch that shit one night. I haven't seen it in a long time either. Except we do not watch The Son of the Mask. That movie is trash.
No. Alright, DOG facing to the left, so not quite ready yet.
Who do you got, bud? Who do you got on this one?
Let's see. Well, overall record, I would say Koto Oshu the head favor Shohozan, so I don't really know.
Like, let me see what the pattern has been real quick. Because everybody fought... Oh, it's Koto Oshu is due. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh, wait, no, shit. That's all time. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I forgot. It shows everybody since we're on an old thing. Never mind. I like Koto Oshu here just because... I don't know why. I just do.
Yeah. Oh, the Goombai's up. Oshii getting hands down first. Nice Tachi. Almost got behind him. Shohozan's put the fight. Get that push, and Kota Oshii steps out.
See, I hate that. Did you see the type of step out, though? It was like he had no awareness, and, like, come on, you know? You're an Ozeki. You should have more awareness than that.
Yeah. Yeah, being up at the rank that he's at, he should have a lot more ring awareness. But with that right there, Shohozan moving up to 3-3. Kota Oshii moving down to 4-2.
Okie dokie. Here comes the next match in the chat. We have, if we count this match, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 matches left for the night, and then that'll be it. But, yeah, that'll be the end. We won't probably do anything else. But please stay for the raid that we end up doing, because it really helps other streamers and stuff. 2, it helps us because those guys give us shout outs and stuff, and it helps us grow. But let's get to the spiel already. We got Ozeki 2 East, Kota Shogiku at 4-1 versus Takeyasu Komusubi 1 West. He's on the right side, Kota Shogiku's on the left side. Kota Shogiku is dominating the head-to-head 4-0, so it's looking like the belly bump could beat the Papa Bear. And just for you guys who are newer, Papa Bear is the nickname for Takeyasu, I assume because he is just so hairy. He got hairier as his career went, I think, because this is the young Takeyasu, although this angle, he does look hairier than he did previously tonight. And Kota Shogiku we call the belly bump master because that's his style of sumo. He will get up under you and just bump his belly until you go out. Oh, Alistair, you got a dope-ass match coming up too, dog. Like, you got match of the, you got bout of the night.
Yes.
I honestly was going to give you that one no matter what when you came back, just because you had pointed it out, so I was like, I'm going to make a mental note of that one.
Yeah.
Plus, it allows me to get Haruma Fuji, my man.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was about to say, Kakaryu, that's when I like, and Kakuho is when I like.
Now,
you have Haruma Fuji.
Doesn't Kakaryu kind of, I mean, he is the Oyakata of my man, of my current man, Kirishima, but doesn't he remind you a bit of Kirishima in like their styles?
Honestly, a little bit, he does.
Oh, and we got Chalkers with a info dump for you guys about Takeyasu. I already know about this stuff right here, but this is a very good thing. Chalkers is a very knowledgeable person, so when you see this stuff, definitely give it a read because it'll give you more insight for sure. And also thank you, Chalkers, for doing that.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Wow.
Goombay going to the left.
All right. Yeah, July 2020. That was like literally just months after I really started watching.
I remember at one point I felt like Takeyasu had a baby like once every 3 Basho. It felt like it, at least. It felt like he was having litters of babies. And he did good every time, too.
Yeah.
It's like he needed to leave his wife barefoot and pregnant. I mean, or wait, is that the saying? Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got that right. Yeah. If I remember correctly, I think fairly recently, I think didn't Hokuto Fuji have a baby?
It is somewhat fairly recent. His little boy is like 3 or 4, I think. And he does not want his little boy to follow his footsteps in sumo just because he doesn't want that hard life for him. But then yet again, Hokuto Fuji's about to be an Oyakata, so I think the boy might follow his daddy nonetheless. Okay, now we got the guys ready to go. Goombay is up. Takayasu's down
Up.
first. Koto Shogiku. Koto Shogiku smacks him pretty hard right to the face. Takayasu can't handle it. Takayasu's fighting on the Tawara. Koto Shogiku hasn't done the belly bump yet, though, but then he just pushes him out. Doesn't need the belly bump. Takayasu continues the very disappointing tournament, now at 1-5. Koto Shogiku continues the dominance of the matchup. He is now 5-0 against him, and he's rocking a 5-1 record on the night. There you go, Koto Shogiku. Takayasu fans don't like to see that very much. Time to info dump the match of the bout of the night here, as Alistair gets to do a banger. And this one even includes a Fusen win, I believe, against Kakuryu. So Kakuryu technically has 13 wins against him. But I'll quit talking. This is all you, my man.
We'll let the Yobi do his work first.
True. See, that's one thing I like about us, too. We both have our own little style. I like to try to get it all out real quick. You like to take your time a little bit, which is good, too. So that way, both having our own styles give us a little bit of a flair, a different flair for it. Oh, and the crowd knows that it's a good one.
Oh yeah. Up next, possibly match of the night. Goedo, Sekiwake 1 at 4-1. Going up against Kakuryu, Ozeki 1 at 4-1. Head to head, favors Kakuryu 14-7, and one of those 14 is a Fusensho win. Yeah, a match like this, if the crowd gets into it, it's going to be a good one.
Oh, and I was correct. Once everybody took their ass to bed, the bitrate has been spotless. Like, I would start us later, but then I feel like we wouldn't get as many viewers.
Yeah.
And two, honestly, I love doing this, but it would be a little bit harder on the back sitting in this squeaky chair till 2 a.m. type thing. Oh wait, I got the Hakuho match coming up next. Do you want that one too, since so I can take Haruma Fuji's match?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, brother.
Yeah, it just wouldn't be a Basho if I didn't let you call Haruma Fuji.
I promise you, I'm gonna let you call some of them. I'm definitely gonna let you, because it's just, I don't know how to put it. I'm just in the mindset, I guess, or something. I don't know.
Hey, that's all right, man. That's no problem with me.
That'd be like if Teru was around in this section and not Jurio. I'd let you have him since I know that was one of your men right there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, Teruno Fuji had one of the greatest comeback stories, if not the greatest comeback story.
I believe, honestly, the greatest comeback. Because the only one that could have beat him with that is Asanoyama. But Asanoyama got hurt on his comeback. And he also got caught at a hostess club. So he kind of spoiled the chance to be real up there with that. Or was it a Soapland that he got caught at?
I believe it was a hostess club.
Okay, because I was about to say Soapland is a little bit more risque.
Yeah, no, I think it was a hostess club. But we got the goodbye up, hand is down. That's Tachiai. Quick match.
Damn, I blinked and missed it.
That's the beauty of sumo, like 5-minute warm-ups, 2-second match.
The good thing with us being delayed, I get to watch it on the side monitor because of the stream preview on Twitch.
Yeah.
Come on, give us a Tori no Oshi. I don't think we've seen one this Basho. Have we?
No, we haven't. No, we haven't.
Like, I know it's not rare nowadays, but like, it must have been a really rare occurrence back. Oh, I'll shut up. I think they're calling it in favor of Kakadyu.
Yep.
Yep, they reversed it.
Yep,
oh. Can't feel too bad for Goedo since he eventually did make Ozeki.
Yeah.
Okay, let me
we were
get your match ready in the chat. Sorry about that. I was listening to you. I didn't mean to talk into the mic when I said that.
That's all right. I was given the chance to let the Yobi do his work.
I do have a problem with that. Sometimes I talk over you, but that's like, I think we'll get better at that just with practice, you know?
Yeah.
Because I feel bad not sometimes. I feel bad every time I talk over you because I truly don't mean to.
All right, here we go. It's big boy time. We got Hakuho, Yokozuna at 5-0. Going up against Komusubi 1, Tochiozan at 2-3. The head-to-head record here, 19-1 in favor of Hakuho. And from my understanding, there is legitimately a lot of history here, most of it bad.
Thank you so much, Chalkers. I'm sure Alistair feels the same way as I do. That means a lot. That we are a good double team. That's awesome. That's a very good compliment. I greatly appreciate that. I'm sure I speak for Alistair the same way. What do you think, Alistair? You think we're a good double team, brother?
Oh yeah, I know we are.
I do too, honestly. Like, I couldn't see myself doing this with anybody else. I mean, we're gonna eventually bring other people on just for a community thing. But like, as the mainstay, I think we've got a winning formula, you know?
Yeah. Check it out, synchronized sweeping.
Synchronized. I thought you said synchronized swimming, so I laughed. I thought that's what I thought you said. I was about to say, where the fuck's the water at, dog? Oh my God! Only one banner for this?
Yeah, I know, this is a Yokozuna match. What the hell?
Oh, dude, I forgot. I think I know why, too. Because of the fact, this was around that time they had one of those scandals with betting on baseball, I bet. Because it was in like 2013, 2012 when that had happened. So I bet you the sponsors were just not ready
I did
yet.
not know that. Yeah, I think it was one of the earlier matches. It looked like there was a pretty good number of sponsors.
I think the one that had the most was Kota Oshu. I think he had the most sponsor banners tonight.
Yeah, I believe you're right, because I mean, I don't remember exactly how many it was, but still, for this match right here, for it to be a Yokozuna with just one banner, that does not do it justice.
Oh, April, I'm sorry that his mic's a little bit lower. I can turn it up again. I can try to fix it more for not tomorrow because we're off tomorrow, but I can fix it more for Monday. It's just if I up the decibel, it also ups the decibel of the sumo itself, and then it'll completely drown out Alistair. I am so sorry for talking over that match, man. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Hakuho with the win.
That was a Henka too, was it not? I mean, it felt like it.
I think that might have actually. I think that might have been like an actual Tachiai.
Because
I think after maybe like a bump or two. I think after maybe a bump or two, I think Hakuho kind of stepped to the side and.
Because it's kind of like the ones that Hoshoryu does where he goes to the side, but he still grabs the back, and then he pulls them.
Yeah.
Alrighty, time for the Musubi no Ichiban. And for you guys that are new, Musubi no Ichiban basically means final match of the day. Roughly. And speaking of that, we've got Maegashira 2 East Okinoumi. He's 2-3 currently right now. Versus Haruma Fuji Yokozuna 1 West. He's 3-2. The head-to-head is 3-6 in favor of Haruma Fuji. And honestly, if Haruma Fuji loses this, I could see him pulling out. What do you think, Al?
Honestly, at this point, if he loses this, he'll actually be giving up a Kimboshi. So I think you might be right. If he loses this, he may pull out.
And he's already not really in the running, especially if he loses.
Yeah.
Okay, Okinoumi, the one guy who has a notoriously stoic face. Also, it seems on Twitch that the screen is loading, but if you just refresh the page, it'll fix that. Sometimes it does that. I don't know why, but... Oh, it's because the bitrate dropped. Sorry about that, everybody. Luckily, it's the final match of the night, but I refreshed it for myself to see if it fixed, and it did fix. So, oh, well, now it does it again. Shit. Oh, okay, we're back. We're back. Oh, we got banners. Yeah, there we go. They were hidden from us. Hey, did you notice too those ones that look like they're Jamaican flag colors almost? Those are miso ramen, and those ones are still being used today.
Huh. I did not know that.
Like normally they retire them out, but for some reason, oh no, I know what they look like, dude. You'll know this too. They look like zebra gum.
Oh hell, man! I have not thought about that in a while.
Like that's crazy. They legit look like zebra gum packages. Goombai pointed to the left. Come on, Hadama Fuji, we need you to stay in. So that way you can stay in the race, baby. Come on. Hadama Fuji, one of the lightest Yokozuna ever. He, believe it or not, Chiuno Fuji actually weighed more than Hadama Fuji at one point. And, of course, now the stream preview is lagging a little bit. I will not end the stream or raid until you guys get to see it no matter what, so just bear with us. I promise you'll get your full sumo. I wouldn't do that to you. We got a little bit of time still because it's the for people who are newer, like I was talking about earlier, since we had a max cap out of 13 tonight, which, hey, that's awesome. It seems like every night we get at least one or two more added on to our highest total. Also, I forgot, it could be the fires that are still happening in my area that are causing the internet to be a little crappy. But I think they're ready to get down. No, they're not. No, they're not.
Not quite yet.
I got overzealous. I think that's the correct word. Sometimes I try to use big words and I end up messing it up.
Yeah, I believe this is, I think, the third time they went back to the corner, so you know this is a big fight field.
And have you noticed, too, on this one, unlike NHK, what they do now, and unlike what Abima does, they don't show the red, so on this, it's just, we gotta just really play by ear, like.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go. Okinoumi should be getting down first out of respect. We'll see, though. Oh, yes, he does. Hadama Fuji gets ready. Hadama Fuji with a fast charge. Hadama Fuji with a bunch of Sapati. Gets a couple slaps. You got Okinoumi fighting at the Tawara, but Hadama Fuji overtakes him. He stays in the chase group, somewhat in the chase group. He's now 4-2. Okinoumi, he's basically got a nail in the coffin at 2-4. That makes the total go to 3-7 overall. And there we go. That was a good way to finish the night. We got the bow twirler coming up still. Also on Twitch, it has not ended the fight yet. So I definitely want to make sure everybody still gets to see that. And then please, if you could, stay for the raid. Like I said before, it helps the people we raid, and also it helps us because they give us shout outs. We get new followers. We expose people to sumo that way. Yeah. Oh my god, come on, don't like skip the fight, please. Okay, there it is. Okay, I'm keeping an eye on it. And there goes the end of the fight, and it freezes a little bit more. But there we go. Okay, guys, I'm going to pause the main video just because all it is the bow twirler. I would like to send a big thank you before I enter the raid. Alistair, would you like to say anything before we raid?
Thank you all for coming out tonight. If you're able, come on, come on back Monday. We'll have days 7 and 8.
Well, Monday we might be taking a refresher and doing one from like
Oh
2000
yeah.
actually.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, well Tuesday.
And if you guys would just please stay for the raid, let's find something good